How do I tame a sheep?
Hey.
Yeah, hey. Hey is for horses.
For sheep.
And sheep, apparently.
I've got so much crap. Oh my god.
I don't know if hay bales is...
Yeah, it's not hay
Maybe
bales.
not.
It's just
It's
it's
hay.
just called wheat. It's called wheat.
Oh, shit,
okay.
you're right. Wheat.
Is that
Not wheat and bad.
Stupid toast. Oh, I gotta get my gamer lights on for streaming, huh? Behind me.
Oh, you like FaceTime or Face Stream or whatever?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get any viewers. I had one viewer, and it was pretty awesome.
It was me.
Oh, no, one person who wasn't Josh. One person who
Okay.
wasn't Josh. It was a day to celebrate. I remember it like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday, and there was... It was me. I just didn't want to show that it was me because I was jerking it.
Matt the Twitch thought. Shocker.
Yeah, show thighs.
Be on OnlyFans selling feet pics in no time.
I think
I
this
wish,
is...
right?
I wish.
Wheat. Yeah, streaming was fun for squad too.
Yeah, streaming's an interesting thing because you got to be one of two things, right? You got to be really good, or you got to have a personality. Like I mean, I've never watched Dr. Disrespect. I don't know if he's really good. I'm sure he is.
I think he is. Yeah.
I think his whole thing is he's like a character. He's a personality. I'm sure he is really good. But,
I understand.
Yeah.
So it's
It's a deal. It's a thing.
Yeah.
it's a
The
package.
thing is, for me, is like I really would feel pretty awkward streaming just because I would think about what I'm going to say too much.
Yes.
I would censor what I was going to say, and it wouldn't be funny or clever. It would just turn into being awkward. And the worst thing I think for anything that has to do with personality is awkwardness. Like you can have a personality where you're like angry, like Dr. Disrespect. You're a lot of things, but if you're awkward, I don't know, man. For me, that's fucking nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
I've thought a lot about, oh, my chest is on fire. This is the difficulty with having like a base that has lava all over the place. Is your shit burns up.
He's always on fire.
So I don't know. I do think about that sometimes whenever you hear about someone else who, like Leafy, who's like such a dumb piece of shit. But I mean, he gets results, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So it's like these assholes do have some ability to get results. So it's like, okay, what could I do? Could I do that? And the answer is like, probably not, because it's like being a model or like being an actor. I mean, yeah, you see the 1% or the 0.0001% that make it, and you think I could fucking do that. Well, I mean, maybe, but you gotta get.
And they do it like they
stuff.
really like. I mean, I was listening to a podcast of two content creators that I followed for Squad, and they were like, I had to, in order to kind of get where I was like, okay, Mondays I stream for this many hours, and you and you just stick to it. You stick to that for months. You just like, okay, on Mondays I stream Squad for 2 hours. On Wednesdays I switch to Sandstorm or whatever, and you just stick to it. And that's what eventually started to get his following built up, and eventually now he just plays Squad every day and just makes, I mean, a living, like a solid living.
Yeah, Deadly, he did a video kind of like that, which I like somebody like him as a streamer, which I don't really watch streamers. I watch highlights more than anything. But he's like an adult streamer, meaning he's not pandering to 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
So watching him play Tarkov is actually entertaining. It's different. But he talked about that. I was like, oh, you want to be a streamer, what do you have to do? And it's like, you grind.
Yeah.
You got to be out there, and you're not going to do anything. You're not going
No.
to get any viewers. You're not going to get any nothing. But you're just in there for 8 hours a day.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is your full-time job. If you want it, great.
What?
But
Well,
man,
I mean,
you gotta
I watch a lot
Those
of
are cool.
adult streamers too.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not on Twitch, but they're
They're out there. There's
streaming
different
sites.
hub sites.
Yeah.
Oh,
Different
thanks, man.
chat.
Probably
chat
not tonight.
sites.
Probably have to
Chat,
pause.
yeah.
We got these so, since like I don't know, maybe moving to California. Sorry, YouTube. I hope you don't hear this. All maybe one viewer that might be on here. It might be me who's the one viewer.
Someone's actually recording it and sent it out.
Yeah.
So.
But like I just can't like. I used to like smoking weed a lot in college, and but since I don't know, sometime in college, I just can't. It just fucks with my heart rate too much that I can't.
Sure.
That I really can't deal with it, and it's I think it's like the same thing that triggers anxiety in most people. For me, it just the heart rate spike just is too much for me to handle, and which sucks because I really like it, and
Sure.
now I can't use it. But we've got these 2 milligram sodas, these edibles that we can get. That they're sodas and they're 2 milligrams, and the recommended like dose from California, like your like a beginner's first time dose is 10 milligrams, and I'm like, man, 2 milligrams is kind of pushing it for me.
Yeah.
Just
So it's any strain,
Any
even like
strain.
the high CBD ones still do it too.
I have heard, I like posted on Reddit, and someone said that if you try like a really high CBD, like moderately low THC, but just a lot more CBD, it can help a lot. I haven't tried that just because, you know.
So the THC, like straight THC, it does cause anxiety. Like it straight up causes anxiety.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it's the hallucinogenic and it does other things, but for certain people, they're able to metabolize that a lot quicker.
Mhm.
It does not have the side effects. But that's the reason why you have people who smoke and then they freak out, think the cops are coming, think they're dying, all that stuff. And so the higher, like indica is the strain that has, it's the massive, umbrella strain that has a higher CBD content.
For sure.
And then sativa has a higher THC content. So that's why people talk about like a body high versus a head high.
Right.
Yeah, so you have a higher, like I got some stuff that was called couch glue, and that was a very body high.
It was
I mean,
a good time, yeah.
It was a great time,
Yeah.
yeah, because I obviously, I have anxiety, which great, so do we all, but unfortunately mine is kind of similar where it's like I just sometimes I'm working and my body's like, I think today you're gonna get real fucked up.
Yeah,
You're gonna have a lot
today
of
you might die.
issues. No, you're gonna think you're gonna die and your heart's gonna be all shitty and stuff, and I feel like that mentally I don't have a ton of anxiety, but body gets all fucked up. So we definitely does help, but you're totally right. I've had some stuff that is incorrect for my biochemistry, and it exacerbates the symptoms, boys.
Yeah, it's crazy. And for me, like I don't understand why it would change. I stopped smoking when my first job because they would I actually never got drug tested. Funny enough, for all 5 years at Alltech, roughly, I never once got drug tested.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Besides like being hired, that was the only time I got drug tested was during the hire day.
Randomly drug tested. Then Devon down in shipping gets drug tested every month.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no kidding, right?
Random drug test, huh?
Yeah, it was especially it was funny because they used to do it by department, and it really was random because they would always drug test this guy named Reese, who was a like 60-year-old man, and like 6-year-old man with kids about to go to college and stuff. He was he like this guy wasn't smoking weed, and if he was, who cares?
Reese, so
Yeah, but me as like a recent college grad, they were like, no, he's fine. Don't worry about him.
He's fine. Yeah.
So I kind of side note.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna spawn like 500 chickens on Jacob's boat.
FYI, chickens are super resource heavy on the server.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I was gonna put like 90 of them down. Or I'll put like
put
20.
Put a few too many chickens, but just they are like they can crash the server.
What about sheep? I'll just put 50 sheep up here.
Yeah.
Well, I think every animal.
It's the entities,
point,
yeah.
Hey, what's the thing that you enchant shit with? What's that called?
Enchanting table. Not to sound pedantic, yeah, it's an enchanting table.
Well, hey. So oh, okay. Because I am going to do a little thing called cheating, where I cheat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
What's that like?
Stuff. I have.
Me and my YouTube viewers don't do that, right? YouTube.
That's right.
We don't cheat. These
Clearly not a Christian channel because we've been talking about weed. This is now like
it's
a
an 18 plus. Yeah.
All right, come to Jacob's boat. Check it out. he's gonna hop on about what the fuck.
I did drop, like, my FPS is 30.
It's like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's running good. I'm still hovering around.
30. I am streaming, so it's got
okay.
A little bit. No, wait. Here's to fuck with him just a little. Oh, they're already going downstairs. I was gonna say, put one of his trap doors down.
Jesus Christ, this is so funny.
That's too funny.
So hard to catch, dude.
I need to check.
They're like so annoying to kill too.
He's gonna be running around like, what the fuck?
Don't know what happened, Jacob. Sorry about it.
I don't know, man. There was
just some eggs, and then all of a sudden there was too many eggs, and one thing leads to another. Oh, I'm starving. Thanks for the mutton, by the way.
You grab you some chicken if you need it.
Do we have enough though? I mean, I don't want to use
wherever will we get enough chicken?
How do
now it's just going to start to turn into fucking with people who are offline.
I know, poor Jacob. He's like, I'm gonna be on tonight. Not no mo.
I was gonna put some like glowstone down and put some other shit down. I was like, you know what? As soon as I started doing that, I realized I want to come back to my base. It's gonna be covered in lava, covered in fucking like netherite or whatever. It's like impossible to use. Like, I don't want to fuck with them too much. It's just mean.
Yeah, you want to just be mildly inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I need something where I can just like spawn every block in the game just to see what the fuck it looks like. So I don't have enough experience with this game. Some people just they know what's going on.
God, that is a ridiculous amount of lava.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hey Josh, I think you should build all your stuff with netherite from now on.
Will it good?
Wait, where are you at?
I'm at your base. I'm at your base.
Alright. Here, come down here. Here. Go ahead and mine that up for me if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh no.
Imagine like fucking up your placement of these blocks.
Oh, that would suck so bad.
It's brutal, right?
It looks really cool.
It looks cool as hell. I was going to use that. And I was like, this sucks.
You gotta be very, very sure of what you want to do.
Good.
Oh gosh, an Enderman just spawned on me. I don't know if I'm looking at him.
When does an Ender Boy become an Enderman?
Oh no. Oh no. Who's mad? Oh no, it's a zombie.
So what do I put around enchanting table to make it cute, cool? And by that I mean better at enchanting books.
Bookcases, yeah. You need like one, so like an empty space at every, like on all sides of it, and then bookcases. I think 2 to 3 up, basically you want to encase it in books. Does that make sense?
I think so. I have to use bookshelves.
So yeah,
right?
so yeah, you do bookshelves, and then so place your enchanting table at the center, and then you'll have a square of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around it, right? Like one little space just around that center one.
Oh, I see. And the bookshelf around the entirety
Around
of it.
that side, yeah, and then just stack it up all the way up. I think it's 3 is what you're looking for. Josh.
Did you die at my base, Josh?
No, I didn't. I died elsewhere. I'm not even really sure how that happened.
No, I'm with you. I'm really good at dying in fucking lava.
That's why I'm the streamer and you guys are the entertainment.
That's right. We're just casuals.
Yep.
Telling me.
You know, it's kind of disappointing. I don't know. It says that I have 1 viewer, and I hope that 1 viewer isn't me. Like, it just links it to me.
You're open on another.
You always, man. I always had this one viewer. This guy's a fucking bro.
He just hangs out
Always
the
with me.
entire stream.
The entire
Hours.
stream, always there.
He's such a guy. He never says
love you,
anything.
Wayne.
I don't know who he is, but when that stream
Yeah.
starts, he's there. What's up,
He's
Creepa?
there.
What's up, Creepa?
Thank you, Grandma. I love you, Grandma.
God, Creepa.
Oh my gosh. So bookshelves right next to lava.
Little
crazy.
flammable, huh?
Crispy.
It's crazy how flammable it is. You know, who knew? Right?
Paper does burn.
Everything's on fire now.
So I ran into with my lodge. I put it one block of lava as a trash pit, and it just burned down half the damn forest.
Oh my god. Yeah. Shit'll job, won't it? All right, I'm gonna have to do something about this.
See how strong how resistant it is to TNT.
Oh, are you working with netherite?
Yeah. Let's see what it does. See
Yeah,
that-
what?
see that
Yeah.
thing do.
Do some science for us.
I'm trying to figure out how to get one fucking aesthetic stream of lava, and boy howdy, is it not working.
What do you mean it's like
It's
a static
sing-
stream?
Like a single stream of lava, like 1 block wide.
Well, why don't you try like pouring it like in a bucket? Like go up in a tower or whatever and pour it from the underneath it. Like make it float.
I see what you're saying. Wait,
And
no,
then-
I don't. Say it one more time.
Here, let me come to you and just give you an idea.
So block of netherite is indestructible.
Indestructible, is it?
Indestructible.
Block
At
of
least,
netherite.
at least against TNT.
Yeah.
not-
I mean, a netherite pickaxe takes like fucking 37 seconds. So
Okay, so my
this right here,
thought.
So
Do you have a
it's
block of
such-
lava with you?
I do. Let me put it in this chest right here. All
And
right.
then if you
Bottom right hand chest.
Thanks.
So let me show you exactly where I want it, and then you can let me know, kind of.
I
What
don't
do I-
know if this will work. It's a pure test. So you want it right there, huh?
Right there, right where that is.
And
You can move it, of course.
So you already tried. Is this right above it?
I don't know, actually. If you...
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Oh shoot,
Nope,
it
see?
doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, see?
How do we stop that? Let's see. You could do glass panes, maybe.
Yeah, but that's actually not a bad idea. I might try with glass panes.
yeah,
That
because
might
those
be a-
are thin. They're not like a full block. This is a cool idea. I like what you're doing. So yeah, and then your bookcase goes like this.
I want my bookcase to be right there.
Oops, not that one.
Oh
It
wait,
goes-
no. Yeah, it needs to be one. Okay,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, and then
But
you.
then that means this is like a 4 by whatever, and I do have to put something around the bottom of the lava, or else it keeps throwing
Yeah.
throwing stuff.
I think you can do it up to like that point there. And sorry,
But
I know
it's
this
it's
is...
like it's like on 3 sides, right?
Yeah, and then you just go
Oh,
up.
it's not all?
Yeah, so you just go up like and make it up 3 high, I think, of bookcases. Does that make sense?
It does.
And then yeah, I would try window pane, like panes. See if you can do that. I don't know if that'll work. All right.
Glass.
Go to the bathroom. Be right back. Whoa, is that your beer fridge?
No, that's my fridge. In fact, the first thing Laura said when she came home, she was like, "God damn it, half his fucking fridge is full of beer." It's like, I know.
Living the dream.
Now I'm doing my best to get rid of it.
Exactly. Yeah, you're getting rid of it.
It's fucking challenging over here.
Hot chicken.
The thing about dying in lava is all of your shit burns up in lava too, so that's good.
That's
Super convenient.
Is it though?
Love that.
Frustrating. Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Dig.
Now what do I do with my beautiful track? I feel like I need a something else now.
You need a barn.
Now
You need to build the world's greatest barn.
Yeah, well, I need to work on this lodge, but I kind of want to do more with the track.
Who's that? Who hopped in?
Is that Jacob?
Jacob?
Jacob? Hey, Jacob.
You know what?
I'm gonna update my stream and now say Ballard's in.
Oh god, we're being streamed?
Yeah, you're getting streamed. You're getting stream sniped.
Huh.
You gotta put it out, Instagram.
Hashtag it, yeah. Yeah, this is how we're making money.
Whatever it is, yeah. Jacob, your cut's already in the mail. It's like 74 cents. You're worth it, buddy.
Should have people start tipping in Bitcoin. I hear that's popular.
Yeah, I fucking wish.
Wow, Matt's livelihood depends upon my shitty old PC.
It does. Yep. This is it, man. If this doesn't work out, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
A lawsuit's gonna come towards you. It's gonna be the next Amazon whatever lawsuit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna
Wait.
set. What's up?
Okay, oh, sorry. I just spawned in, like, underwater.
Oh,
Did you
you
spawn
were
in
at
on your
Josh's
boat yet?
at Josh's.
Have you gotten a boat yet?
Yeah, have you gotten your boat? Have you been
Yeah.
there?
Oh my god.
Tell me more about your boat.
Tell me about the boat, please.
I'm a little chicken.
You're a little chicken. You're a little scared. A little worried. What's going on at your boat?
God.
Why are you worried about? Why are you worried about chickens?
Jacob, we're bullies now.
Hey, I created the server. I can destroy it.
Slash kill Austin.
Just consider yourself lucky it wasn't sheep and cows.
Yeah.
That's right. Consider yourself lucky, Jacob. If it chipmunks.
I see the ligma's gone.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, I got more of that.
Yeah, that was old news. It's not all about the chickens.
Hey, actually, you should spawn on me and come.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
see
come
the
take
Take a ride.
take a ride
dude,
on the
take
magic
Share
carpet
something
ride.
real quick.
Oh no.
Wiped squat. Yeah.
No, it's over.
Just so you're. Top Heavy's an operator. Ouch.
Ouch.
Here,
Holy shit. Nice.
yeah, hop on. There's that. So honestly, Yep, just take off.
How do you go forward?
Yep, nope, just hop in. All right, now go. Push forward.
There you go.
You might run into a bunch of mine carts. If you do, just chop them up for me and hop back in. 'Cause they're spinning around the world without.
No direction.
We couldn't hit the dead man switch in time, so everybody just had to bail out.
Wow.
It's
if you run
pretty
into 'em,
impressive, isn't it?
Chop them up. Yeah, ride the whole loop.
How's your weekend been, Jacob?
Good. Did a lot of errands, hung out with Annie, went for some walks. Spent like half of today cooking a pie for Pie Day.
Oh, nice. I kind of forgot. I saw it on Reddit that it was Pie Day and was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I completely
forgot.
forgot till this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, make a pie real quick, and ended up taking like the whole day.
I found all the carts.
Go chop down this tree.
So what are you working on, Matt?
Do you want to see what my plan is? I'll post it in
Sure,
Discord.
let
Yeah.
me come to you real quick.
Yeah, I'll get you come here and see, and you'll see it doesn't look like much at the moment because it isn't. But I got a vision.
That's good. Gotta be a man with a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let me teleport you. Alright, don't be flying.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So at the moment, what you see, Meow, is
Oh, looking good. Yeah.
yeah. So we still have the pit down there. Pit, living the dream down in the pit.
This is your
Yep.
pit right here.
Um.
Holy shit, I haven't looked at your pit for a long time, actually.
Oh, it goes to bedrock. Yeah.
Ooh, this is
Did you make it around the loop yet?
No, I just went
How
underwater.
do you... Oh, okay, you make it down there.
Yeah, you go down there. There's a ladder. It's more of just, you know, it's functional at the moment. I'm still planning on. Oops. Yeah, you gotta fall down. And the bottom floor is level 10. And the foundation of the strip mine. The only part of the strip mine that I've done is over here. You can kind of see on your mini map that it'll fill in.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh, I see that. Holy shit.
yeah, that's all. It's not too far, but I've started like the drawing of where all the streams are gonna go, and that's just for the resources. Nothing much. It can be kind of done as needed because I've got quite a bit of iron, so I'm in a few diamonds too, so I'm in a good place to mine that out. But what I'm doing up top is I'm gonna have this picture here.
Wow, yeah. Got
That
quite
I'm
the
gonna,
diamonds. Look at that.
yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. I love the underwater.
Ignore the diamond block. That's from Josh. Okay, and then in Discord is a picture, and I want to make that above ground, and in the courtyard of that picture, I'm gonna have the pit.
I get you.
Yeah, so I'm busy right now trying to build this moat / island thing, and that's taking a bit of work. And then I'm gonna use, I think, cobblestone, stone bricks, and the marble, which I can not andesite, diorite, I think it's called.
Right.
And
The wider one.
yeah, the white one. And then I'm gonna use this area as the moat essentially. And I'm gonna build a nice bridge over here to get to everyone else. But this is also gonna be kind of connected, so it's all fluid in the world.
Are you above ground?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right next to you.
Okay. I want to see. Yeah, I want to see what you're playing.
Yeah, so like if you can kind of see already that there's a little bit of a path taken out. Like this way goes to this part of this lake, and if you follow it this way, there's another little chunk that's dug out, a little stream that's pulled straight out. That goes to another lake. And if you go up the hill, careful toast, there's what I'm calling is a spring. I've just made the water source block here, and it just looks like it's filling up the whole, river essentially. Here's the start of the river, and it's just gonna fill up this moat, and then inside this moat I'll have the farm. I'll have a courtyard with the pit inside, and then a little castle-y thing all around it. And that's the goal. I'm thinking I might get to clearing out this land tonight, but maybe I can get to laying down the foundation.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. You have the nice castle. I have the bad castle.
Yeah.
The mean castle.
I think I can actually see your castle from here. Did you know that?
No, where is it?
Look the way I'm looking right now.
Ooh, can't quite see it.
Look
Really
this way.
right there?
Look right that way. You see the lava
You see
tower?
the lava tower?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, I see the lava tower, yeah.
That's your castle, way up there. That's actually fantastic. I can see you from here. You'll see.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to be that close, yeah.
Yeah, my draw distance is not quite that good. Maybe that's why I'm getting pretty good performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob, you did miss whenever I blew up the giant cock and balls with about 60 blocks of TNT.
It was really good. Favorite part was when he blew up himself, too, underwater. With all the TNT like falling down.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to fly away, so I just jumped in the water and they just exploded everywhere.
It was funny because Andy and I were watching Netflix on that computer, and like all of a sudden, like Netflix starts to like chug for like 30 seconds. I like check the server, and it's like Josh just disconnected. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's typical for these servers, but like the RAM usage just constantly just goes up till it's 100%, and then all of a sudden just plummets, like drops back down to like 20%, and then just slowly creeps up again.
Huh. I don't know.
Even when no one's on, and when people are on, it just does that quicker. And it seems like there's like a little hitch every time it has to like offload all the RAM to free up space again. So, and yeah, that PC hadn't been started for like a year, which is why like it kept restarting the night, I think, to update Windows, even though I'd like check, and then it would be like no updates, and then it would find a new one and restart. But I think Friday night it actually did. It like said like one tick took like 68 seconds, and then it shut the server down because it assumed it had crashed. So something
Gotcha.
went wrong just at like 4 a.m. Saturday. So I did a backup of the server this morning.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because apparently if the server just crashes, there is a decent chance you could corrupt it on accident.
50 diamonds.
I like how it's like, oh, we'll just give ourselves some cobblestones. We're not mining forever. And then I look at
Yeah.
the server logs, and it's just like entry after entry of just literally every item in the game.
I'm still sticking to vanilla. Roughly, yeah.
Wait.
Josh gave me a bunch of diamond shovels, but that's about it.
Yeah, you asked for them.
Yeah,
you
I
got
prayed to the server gods, and all of a sudden my prayers were answered. And if I was afraid that if I didn't accept it, I would be smote.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I guess
Religious server that we have here.
Mm-hmm.
forget if anyone else is on, but I think I told Matt about how like I could see you guys like typing stuff in the chat while I was checking the server one time, and I was the one typing back like hello and
The ancients.
stuff to mess with you guys.
Yeah. What was the thing that you typed, Jacob?
I just like the trial of the ancients has begun.
Yeah, that one fucked with
dude,
us.
Oh shit, that was you. Oh,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
That was actually really good.
That was
'cause
good.
all the games that we play, like Valheim, like some shit like happens, right?
Yeah.
So this being a modded server, we're like, oh my gosh, what's
It's
going on?
it's
so
the
cool.
yeah, it's the dungeon. The dungeon. We must be close.
Must be close. Yeah, we still haven't found a dungeon yet. I don't know if we ever
okay.
will.
Yeah.
The other thing, which I am sad I couldn't figure out how to type until after the moment had passed, but I saw Josh type like God mode please, and I wanted to type back like God : lol no. But I couldn't figure out how to actually have that like print out in the server until like way after that, so I missed my opportunity.
That would have been funny though.
Because I just happened to check, and I was like right then Josh typed God mode please.
I'm gonna hop over. We're doing D&D tonight. I'll probably still play a little bit, but I'm gonna do the final episode of this D&D campaign. We're gonna start a new one, so
Sounds rad.
big stuff happening.
Have you guys been
Probably.
playing a like pre-written, or is it homebrew?
So it's a pre-written campaign that has kind of become homebrew. You know, like the more
Yeah.
time that you live in a world, the more shit kind of happens. And this one has been, I think we've only done like 20 sessions of this one, so we're kind of trying to wrap it up so that we can do another and stick with the pre-written as close as possible. So
Was
I'm,
it a like Wizards published one or third party?
I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure what it's called. That's a good question.
What's it about?
It is a ship voyage, and so there's a little bit of ship combat. Mostly it's like island raiding, and it's kind of like Cthulhu-esque. And that I think is what is the what our DM has kind of put into it is the Cthulhu section of it, because I don't know if that was really part of it. So I think he kind of took a pre-written one and has modified it. It's okay. It's pretty good. And so I'm looking forward to kind of knocking it out though and moving on to something else.
Oh, cool. Good luck.
All right. Thanks so much. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
I've gotten real busy with my D&D exploits over COVID too, but us guys need to play another
I
campaign sometime,
know.
or even just like a one-off thing.
I'd love to. I don't know why Neil wanted to stop his idea for his game.
Did he ever say he wanted to stop it, or do we just never like?
I don't
follow up
remember.
on it?
I think we
'Cause I
didn't
know-
follow up. Part of
Yeah.
it.
It felt like it just kind of died out less than we ever consciously decide not to keep up with it. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember. I remember my character's name, but that's about it at this point.
Yeah.
You talking about Nave? That one?
No, it was
it
the like Victorian,
Yeah,
like,
it was something else.
like set in like Victorian London with like, was it the Savage Worlds?
Savage Worlds. That's
yeah,
it.
that was
Yeah.
good. That was a good time.
Yeah, we
I
only got
liked
to do
my
the one.
character. He, like, I had the picture of like Victorian like Hugh Laurie.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
picture portrait. Yeah, I love that. But yeah, I got that. I think I texted everyone about the Alice is missing. Like,
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
That's
That
like,
looked cool.
it's specifically like the rules state like you only have like 2 hours or something, so it's guaranteed to be one session. But then I bought it and started reading it, and it's like 3 full pages of content and like trigger warnings and like
Jesus.
be
Okay.
prepared for extremely heavy emotional like
Oh my God.
content.
Okay.
Sounds like less lighthearted fun and more just like it's gonna be traumatizing.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, like the list of like topics, there's like murder, rape, like all sorts of like bad, horrible abuse, like just
yeah, sounds
all sorts of bad stuff. And it's like,
super
this
chill.
yeah. If you can ever find something else, maybe a little bit more upbeat.
I think I need to burn down this forest a little bit. Don't I have flint. I just killed
Goddamn,
some...
these chickens are insane. Is there any food you can cook with eggs?
Like cake.
So I'd have to get everything else though.
Yeah.
I should just do a little fry an egg. It would solve my food problems. I have like 40 eggs right now.
Yeah, I think you need to bake a cake. But you can get a flaming sword that will cook the chickens for you, which is pretty convenient.
Really?
Yeah. I have a bucket of lava. Seems reckless. There's a bunch of fireworks here, Josh.
Oh, yeah. I got bodies all over the place.
Jesus Christ. Everywhere I walk, there's just like boop, 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 boop. Eggs. Constantly getting picked up.
Should be pretty good. Good little force fire. Ow.
I found another mod that sounded pretty cool, but
Oh,
it seemed like
yeah.
it wasn't updated for 16.5 yet. So it was just more mods, or no, more mobs, sorry. And it was,
Oh,
got
like
some really cool ones in there.
Oh, like some cool like animals and stuff?
Yeah, like animals, enemies, like kind of vanilla style, but like a lot more than just the default game.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd be into that if they
Kind of like the more biomes would add a lot of variety without really changing the whole like feel of the game, you know?
I definitely want that in the game.
Yeah, the most recent update was like 1.15 something, so
Okay. Yeah.
people were saying it wouldn't work with 1.16. But yeah, if we could find a similar one, that'd be cool to drop in. So how many people are watching the stream right now?
Just me.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah, just me. Yeah, I have 8 subscribers on YouTube. 2 of them are Josh and Andrew. 2 of them are my classmates from Scripps. I have 1 legitimate follower who followed me after when I was streaming and watched the stream.
but
And, yeah, it was just fun. I was talking about it with my classmates today. I was like, oh yeah, I streamed once. It was really fun. not that I have like a following or anything, but it was fun to do. And so they said, "Oh, I'll follow you. I'll watch your stream."
You never know. I've seen like videos of just like really big streamers that just like go around, find people with like 1 viewer, drop in,
Yeah.
have their little stream show up.
Yeah. I am on YouTube, which doesn't diminish that because YouTube's tried to like increase their streaming capability and stuff. But it isn't like Twitch where you can like I don't know. I don't exactly. It's not still as fleshed out as Twitch, but they are making progress.
Some of these chickens have escaped the boat and are now in the water around the boat.
Now they're ducks.
Now they're dead, actually. So.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry to inform you. Are the blocks kind of laggy for anyone else?
Yeah, they have been for a little while.
Since I got on, or?
No, I've noticed it while I've been playing. I've kind of gotten used to it, but yeah, they are laggy.
Let's see.
Might want to
Still
think
on
about.
like 4 gigs RAM, yeah.
Yeah, I might want to think about jumping it up to like 6 or something.
Yeah, just to see. I don't know. Like I said, it's weird. Like most of the time, it doesn't use 4, but it'll just slowly creep up until it hits 4, and then it drops back down to like 1 gig.
Gotcha.
And it just slowly goes up again. While we're on though, it kind of makes like a sawtooth. Like it goes up a lot faster.
I wonder if there's like an optimization thing we can run or something, like a setting to optimize it a bit better.
I have 16 gigs. I might as well just try like 8.
Yeah.
To make sure that runs, but it seems like I probably will improve it.
It's not like unplayable, but you do notice it. Like, I mean, for me, because I'm streaming, I'm only getting like 40 FPS, and I can feel it. Like it's.
That's
I've
what
been
I'm
muted
getting.
for like 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you have been.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not running any. I'm not seeing any issues.
Even
on
like the
my end.
blocks, when you dig a block, it doesn't like
At all.
not disappear.
The only time I ran into it was when we were all zipping around the track at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because my draw distance is down. I don't have a super far draw distance. I don't know. But
Maybe.
I sit very consistently at 60.
Nice.
Yeah, right now I'm like, it was really bad for a second. Now it's gotten better. But like, dig a block out, it would disappear, pop back in, and then like a second later it would disappear for good.
Yeah, that's how I get in it too.
The giant flock of chickens around my boat probably also doesn't help.
Yeah.
Need help killing them?
To be fair. No. I'm slowly murdering them as I. Yeah. Fire sword, you say?
Yeah, flaming sword. Austin's got an enchanting table, I think, already set up. If you wanted to be legit about it.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't even see a normal sword. I guess
think-
you would have material.
Yeah.
Give enchanted items. I think you have to enchant it.
Yeah, you'd have to give the enchantment book to yourself.
This isn't cheating because these chickens aren't legit.
There you
Who
go.
said? Who said they weren't legit? Maybe I'll spend all day farming chickens to.
Just throwing
I mean,
eggs.
somebody did that. Would hypothetically farmed all day.
Whilst also building a incredible roller coaster track. Just someone with skill.
Somebody.
Someone with skill.
Who's to say though? Time to build another treehouse.
Ooh, another monstrosity.
It's away from everybody, so nobody can complain. Jacob's boat is very on the horizon.
Cool. God damn it. Do you ever know what the exact name of that enchantment is?
Flaming.
Flaming.
Or flame. Yeah.
I was trying to... Flame is in here, and I tried enchanting my sword, but it says sword does not support that enchantment.
Shoot, I don't know then. If it's not flaming.
There's fire aspect.
Fire aspect, that's probably it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fire aspect 1, you gotta do fire aspect 3.
Well,
Do you get
flame,
that?
apparently the top was 1, because I also tried doing 3 for that. This is doing a quite good job, though, on the chickens.
And you get cooked chicken out of it, so.
Yes, that was the idea. You have to type enchant instead of give, and then you type your name, and then the enchantment while you're holding the item you want enchanted. And then you have to deal with the horrifying burnt chickens walking around briefly.
So is level 1 the only thing you can?
I think you can give
It sounds like
3, I thought.
So after you type or like select the enchantment, then you space and then the level of it.
Okay, what's the max? I'll try.
3, I
I think it's
believe.
3 for some stuff.
Yeah, it's just.
And it's flame aspect, not
Yeah, I
flame
saw that.
fire.
For fire aspect, right?
Fire aspect. No, it says. Let me try 2.
Nice.
Back. Animate.
Oh god. I can't see them, but I can still hear chickens.
They're under the boat.
There's probably
They're
one
coming
under
from
the boat.
under the boat.
Probably true.
Oh, sorry, Austin.
I have 44 cooked chicken now,
Nice.
and like
I'll take-
60 some eggs.
I'll take some cooked chicken if you want to bring it to me. Whoa.
Every time.
First time you're on the stream. Dirt. Chicken. Thanks, man.
Thanks for loading me up on some dirt.
Oh yeah.
Project. Makes me replaces some of the 500 dirt I gave myself.
Yeah, this is like it's all like I said. Besides these diamond shovels, this is I'm trying to stick to it, do my best.
I just want to create my boat and then I'll do more exploration stuff for the actual survival mode. But I don't want to spend like an entire night just cutting down redwoods to get all the wood I need.
I know, it's a chore.
I cut down one though, so I know what it would take.
Yeah, especially the 4 ones. You really gotta climb up them. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah.
I ended up buying that Red Rising game.
Oh, no way. Yeah.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. Comes
Oh,
out in, like, May.
sick.
Yeah.
When is that coming?
May, I think.
Wow, not bad.
So actually, I don't know, it was kind of a crazy thing. Like, the website, or like the same company that sells it and like designed the game also makes Scythe.
Okay.
Which a game Neil has, and then
Yeah.
Wingspan, which is a game Annie and I have and play quite a bit.
Oh, nice.
And they have like a membership program where you can sign up for like a year-long membership for like $15.
Oh,
And you
okay.
get 25% off everything on their website,
Oh, nice.
which is like, it actually cost me less to become a member and then buy that game than if I had just bought it.
Yeah.
And if I buy like any more Wingspan expansions or anything like Scythe stuff, like if I want to get something for Neil or something like that, like it's just 25% off, saving me money.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
I don't know, a crazy deal. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. And it's like, it was already marked down from like $60 to $50 for launch, and I got like 25% off, and it was like under 40.
That's fantastic, man.
And that's the collector's edition, which is like all metal pieces and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's a
even
great deal.
cooler. Okay.
So,
That's
and then
so
like
cool.
members get it, like they ship those orders first, so
Yeah.
they're gonna ship it to me before like anyone else. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know, because I was kind of like, I didn't research it too much, but like the game looked interesting, but nothing like super revolutionary.
Yeah.
But like the tokens looked really nice, and I liked the art, so I was like, yeah,
And
why not?
being able to play in the story would just be fun too.
Yeah, because I did see like the example art has like each
Iron
card
Rain
is a
and stuff.
character and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I would like even like an RPG to be set in that world.
Which game is this?
It's a board game called Red Rising. Cool. It's based on a book series Matt and I are really into.
Super fun book series. Like conquest of the solar system by superhumans, essentially, and you know, class warfare on a ridiculous scale.
Yeah, it kind of like the description sounds like the Hunger Games in space, but it's much more of a like gritty, dark, mature plot.
Yeah,
Kind of inspired maybe a bit by Warhammer.
definitely a little bit by
Superhuman,
Warhammer.
like
Yeah.
mutated people in mech suits, just kind of like crushing the like less superior people. And
At some point, when the superhumans have a war with whoever they're warring against, it's usually other humans. They shoot their soldiers out of a spaceship in a suit, and they shoot them down by the millions from orbit onto the planet. And so they send like 1 million soldiers at a time on a planet in these gigantic iron mech suits, and they call it an iron rain, where they just catapult just millions of asteroids essentially at a city, and then just have this gigantic, you know, planetary warfare. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the like 5th book, like the 100-page long, just like straight battle sequence with just description of like mechs and nuclear bombs going off and all that. It's just
It's so cool.
exhausting to read, but so cool.
Yeah. And they're all like, they're based, like their culture is essentially based off of the Roman Empire. So that, like it's the Roman Empire, but what if 10,000? You know, like just so much more.
Diamond shovel. Also have 64 feathers.
Ooh, arrows.
God damn it. I hear
You know, still
chickens.
fighting chicken.
I don't know where the last one. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's wedged underneath the boat somehow.
I'm gonna come over there.
Scuba diving to eliminate chickens.
Very important.
Fuck.
So you did have a little 1x door in the bottom of your ship.
Yeah, and like
So
the
I was
back.
making it my mission to see if I could fly all the way through. Found chicken. Cooked.
Oh, not surprised. Oh, those are the elytras.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. We use that to
They're so
explore. Yeah.
So check it out. You ready? Watch me fly through your ship. There. I'm chopping a hole in your boat.
Wait,
Come
where
here.
are you? I don't see
Downstairs. I'm just gonna do a 1x. See if I can make it through. So there to right here. What do you think?
You impressed? You better be.
you.
With Josh's abilities.
Well, he
Oh, he hasn't done it yet.
if he'll let me chop.
Oh,
pick-
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Let's try it out.
Oh god, the stairs and everything.
Oh, I didn't really. That's kind of a thick spot.
Yeah. Well, might as well do it now.
Yeah, let's try it out. Yeah, I'll come back and fix it. Alright. Alright, here we go. Ready? If he dies, he dies. Oh man, I almost had it.
So you actually get hurt when you run into shit.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I got one health, one bar left. Here we go.
Yeah, you can
Wow.
definitely die.
I didn't take any damage that time. One more run.
I'm
man.
really tempted to just throw a block up right as Josh is about to go through.
Yeah, I'm out of rockets.
So you need rockets to keep flying. So you haven't found any of the dungeon stuff yet.
No, and it's kind of. I mean, we just went east, and we didn't see anything east.
Oh, experience kinetic energy.
Yeah.
No,
I'll avoid your shit.
yeah, well, alright, I'll come fix your boat.
Huh. Oh, shit. I know, that's you grabbing shit. Yeah, I wish we could confirm it's working. I don't know.
I know.
It might be hard to get it in at this point. Because we have to copy so much of the world.
Mm-hmm.
But,
If it's not, it's not. It doesn't matter.
yeah. We can start another server and do like a survival adventure.
Yeah.
Just kid ourselves out with the stuff we already have here.
Mm-hmm.
And just go off exploring.
Now I feel like a dick because I don't know how to fix these upside down stair things.
Yeah, I can fix those pretty easy. I did. I've gotten pretty good at. You have to like point at the right space at the right angle to get them pointed the direction you need. So like get them upside down, you have to be looking upwards, and then point at the upper part of the block, and then they'll place that direction. Yeah, that looks. Oh no, you haven't done it yet. That was like a different corner. I was like, yeah, it looks perfect.
Or, hey, look at that, easy money. My people need me. I say that. I was ready for a traumatic exit. Yeah, maybe I'll just go. Why can I not fucking fly? Oh, might help find my electric whip. That might have something. Yeah, I mean we flew a bit. It
Yeah.
didn't see any.
Nothing east, and I think they are only supposed to spawn one at a time. So maybe the other in the thing it's supposed to spawn
What's the name of the mod?
Dungeons Plus.
Yeah, so towers generates in either plains, forest, roofed forest, birch forests, and mountains. Because I'm just thinking if the biomes are plenty, if it doesn't spawn in the new biomes, then it might make it harder to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Just less of like the default ones.
Yeah, it does work with the biomes of plenty. I do know that, but I don't know. If, not that it's like. I mean, they're compatible. Not that. I think you're right. They don't.
Yeah. So one is the tower, and then inside you find a map that leads to a buried dungeon. So you're not gonna be able to find the buried one because it's underground. We could look for deserts, and there's a Leviathan skeleton is one of the ones.
Okay. Okay.
There's a snowy ice pyramid. There's a ocean one that we're also not likely to find, so it's underwater. End ruins are only in the end, so can't find that one yet. And then there's a nether one. So basically the only one we're likely to find, or the two we're likely to find just by flying around, is a tower and a Leviathan, which is like a skeleton.
Gotcha.
And I guess the ice pyramids. So we can just like, I think there's a console command to like point you towards like the nearest desert or something. We could just go find a desert and look around until we find one of these skeletons.
Gotcha.
The other thing to do would be check and make sure the like, so we had to download like gel API, make sure that's actually working.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to do that though.
Oh, I heard somebody. Someone's flying by.
Yeah, I died in your pit.
I've cleared out quite a lot of land.
I'm taking it. Hey, the melon plant I gave you. is
Yeah.
One seed.
This, I think, it's cleared out entirely up to here.
Feel bad about the sheep genocide I got going on now.
Where did you have all these sheep?
I spawned a bunch of sheep and now I don't want them anymore.
Wake up, sheeple.
Eat some hay to if you watch your brethren get burned alive.
They still love you too.
They do. I really want to learn how to use redstone and start making automated things.
Yeah, you should. You should learn how to do the chicken cooker here at my base. Make me a chicken cooker.
Yeah, it's a mind trip. I remember looking at some of the like stuff. I tried to make an automatic door last time we played, and it like broke my mind trying to figure out how to do it, and then it was still pretty glitchy. I had trouble getting it to work consistently.
Didn't we try and do an automatic farmer too?
Yeah,
I had
we
the
had a couple
automatic,
things.
the automatic like sugarcane papyrus farm did kind of work, but also the downside of it was you had to be near it for it to update.
Yeah.
So you can go off exploring, come back, and collect your sugar cane. You had to like be in the general blocks near it. It was still pretty good. Like if you were building on your home base, you'd come check it out, and you'd have like 10 stacks.
Did you ever watch the video of the guy who had like a fully functioning bomber?
Yes, yes, I did. That was cool.
How in the fuck?
I'm not sure if we can. We might be able to do flying machines because I think you can. With just redstone.
Or like the pistons like pushing each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the server might cry, but we could try it. Back it up beforehand.
Josh, will you change the time to day again?
At this point, we should just figure out how to make that a permanent setting.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably a way. I know there's mods I think that change like the relative length. Like it'd make night like a quarter of the day and day like the other 3/4, which is kind of nice.
Okay. Okay.
I believe I've heard of that.
Check it out here. How the check it out here?
Austin's like, "Oh, see you guys. I'm gonna go play D&D." But
Yeah.
So we could see you on
most
here.
active of all of us, just giving himself stuff as he's playing D&D. I'm sure. Midway through his character turn, and then I hit the creeper. I mean, the goblin. What was that beer you had last night, Matt? In the 32-ounce can?
It was a mango and tahine gose.
Interesting.
It was very good. Goza, however you pronounce it. It was awesome. We went to, we did that adventure thing I was mentioning. I think I told Josh where we it was basically like a murder mystery Pokemon Go style adventure game that we did.
Oh, I think I've seen ads for something like that in Lexington.
Yeah, I would recommend it if you get a chance to do it. Definitely go for it. It's very fun. And after we finished, we went to a local brewery downtown and had excellent beer, excellent food, and such good beer that we brought some home with us.
Good. Nice.
A lot.
Surprised old Newsom's letting you all out.
Yeah.
Y'all relaxing things down there?
Yeah, kind of. We've been open for a while, but it's been limited capacity for a while. Yeah, it hasn't been. It's still all outdoor.
You don't got the weather for it.
Exactly. It hasn't been too much of a struggle.
I think it was Ethereal here, had sparkly green beer for St. Patrick's Day.
Ooh, yum.
That looks funky.
Yeah. Funky delicious. Nothing, there's no better beer than green beer.
Sparkly green beer though, it looked like
Yes.
drinking like green hand soap.
Perfect. Getting a moat. I'm getting a moat. Filling up the moat. If anyone feels like helping me fill in this moat, I'd love you forever.
What'd you do?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you build it in the wrong spot?
Oh no, it's just gonna take a while. It's gonna take a good minute to fill this thing up. Haven't even started the base yet.
So would you say makes roller coasters go or rail go faster?
Just having unpowered blocks in between.
Let you know.
Two anvils.
His D&D group. What do you mean, Austin? Give Zercules 2 anvils? Is that part of your character?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. He's a blacksmith now.
Does it need to be 1 for 1?
You almost need like just one powered rail every so often. It's not like the fastest land travel is blue ice in a boat, but rails are pretty quick. There's nothing. I don't think there's any faster automated travel.
Remember our nether highway?
I was gonna say, yeah, Jacob and I spent a lot of time with blue ice.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It worked for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing is you need every one of these needs its own redstone. So when you break the chain.
Yep.
Boat is gonna be pretty cool once I get it done.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah,
I've been
working on
I'm
like
impressed so far.
a map works surprisingly well. Like everything lines up pretty nicely, like with the expected like dimensions of a boat.
Yeah.
Are you using a blueprint?
Yeah, I had like a D&D map of a boat with like multiple decks and everything's on a grid, right? So it kind of lends itself really well to Minecraft. You just have to. I'm doing like 2x2 Minecraft blocks for each square on the map, and that ends up working out pretty nicely. It gets a little hard because like walls on the map are like the border in between squares, right? Whereas Minecraft, it has to be a full-size block, but I'm sticking to it in general, and it's been working.
All right, boys. I'm gonna hop off.
Okay, dude.
I'll, talk to y'all later.
Sounds good.
Sure.
See ya, dude. Alright, one half of the island complete. Hey, thank you. Yeah, babes. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, right back. Little chickadee. What you guys watching? Oh, cool. Have you watched The Sinner, Jacob? On,
The Sinner?
Yeah, on Netflix, I think
no.
it is. Pretty wild show.
I don't think I have.
They have one persistent detective and a bunch of different storylines that he kind of goes on, and it's pretty wild. I'd recommend it. Neil and Laura and Grace are watching it.
Nice.
Yeah.
just realized you can use slabs to make ceilings slightly higher.
Oh, clever. I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Nice.
It does make. I
Yeah.
think I've tried to use it on
Slabs
floors or something, and it does make floors awkward. This game's
Well,
like, you're not
I'm
there.
doing it because I have like below decks areas, which are pretty low. But if I do like the ceiling as a slab on like the top half,
Yeah.
and it is like half a block higher, and it doesn't feel like the ceiling is like touching your head.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Which for some parts of the ship might be fine, but because it is supposed to be like cramped below decks, right?
Right.
Also, it's just feels a little bit more open if you do that.
30 furnaces. What do you think he even needs with 30 furnaces?
Turning a lot of cobblestone into smooth stone.
I suppose,
guess.
but he
I
can
don't know
just,
why he wants to
yeah,
do it
he can just
himself.
spawn it. Blast furnace.
Maybe it's just for decoration for his lava base.
Yeah, I'd assume so. All good?
Yeah, I'm just working some design stuff, trying to figure out what works best.
I'm trying to make a freaking lake. It's not going. It's just tedious.
Yeah.
Almost got it all the way around though. I am close to being done. So one of my best friends, the same guy we went to go and visit in Toronto, he just bought himself a PC. He got a pre-built 3060 Ti and a Ryzen 7 3700X, something ridiculous. But
Nice.
yeah, I mean 3060 Ti is an insane card. Like it pushes right up there with a 2080 Super or 2080 Ti or a 2080 at least. They're good cards, really good cards.
Yeah, I don't know where my 5700, the AMD card I have, stacks up versus the more recent.
Oh, you know, actually,
NVIDIA one.
I have a chart. I wonder what
The
it does.
5700 XT. I have no idea if that's
I'll check right now.
how close to cutting edge that is anymore.
I know, it's crazy just how fast it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, I am glad I built mine when I did though, considering how hard it's been recently.
Yeah. Alright, so... $5,700 XT. 56. 57. Right under the 2070 Super. And let's see, how close to the 3060? You'll match the 3060 Ti on some things, but the 3060 Ti, the 30 series just jumps. I mean, it's just such a quick jump up. Like the thing that does better than a 3060 Ti, like the first thing that just does better than it is the 2080 Ti. And then the 3090 is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like a 40% jump from that. But I'm really excited. He and I play most, like Saturdays, we'll play some Age of Mythology together. And I've been looking to play Age of Empires 2 with him, and I thought you might like to do that with us too.
Yeah, I played a few times with some of my college friends. They were really into it.
It's fun.
Hard game.
Is it? Okay, I don't. Like,
yeah, we play just like co-op trying to beat some AI.
That's what we do
like,
too.
Get our
Yeah.
asses handed to us.
Yeah.
We'll play like 5v2 and the AI just crushes you.
Yeah, we're the same way with Age of Mythology. We're kind of good at Age of Mythology. He's much better than me. I did beat him once, and it was a day for me. It was an event. His brother is really into it, and so is his dad. But yeah, he's one of my best friends since high school. I'm really excited for him to come play with us. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get him Minecraft as a gift. And
How much is just the Java edition these days?
25, 26 with tax, I think.
I'm sure there is a mod for this. But I want to do like thin walls in between blocks, and like the one Minecraft thing that kind of approximate that is doors. Like you can put doors right in the border between two squares.
Okay.
They're really thin, and they block line of sight, right? So they look like a wall.
Yeah.
So they look like a door, and then they also open if you accidentally right-click them. But like it looks so
close.
Like, I don't know if you want to check this out because
I will.
I'll
Just
make it up pretty soon anyway.
Yeah.
But, like it looks so good when I just build like a whole line of doors with different doors to make like these are the doors you use. These are the doors that are just supposed to be a wall.
Oh, clever.
Except then like anytime I accidentally right-click the wrong like space, I have a random door open in the build.
Give me just a few more seconds.
Maybe I'll just leave it like this. I also need to, cause like the redwood doors from Biomes of Plenty, look, they blend in really well with the redwood blocks. And then I'm using some dark oak doors which stand out. Definitely looks nice. I might just try to see like what all the different types of wood are in Biomes of Plenty.
Mm-hmm. Alright, come to you. Underwater. Hey, what's up, bud?
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Like,
oh, it does. Yeah. So if you just accidentally go through the
yeah,
center
but that,
ones,
like looks nice, and then look at it from the inside. Instead of having a full-size block taking up these spaces.
oh,
weird, like,
but if you accidentally open that, you've got a little bit of a awkward thing.
But yeah, like,
why do you? Can you
sort
put like a
of-
block or something behind it? Like
Hmm?
you put like a no, you can't.
Yeah, because technically it's in the square, but just
Right.
leaves the square open to stand in, which is nice. I don't know.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
probably
mostly
not a big
looks
deal.
anyway, so-
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other side that also really helped me, so I was having that issue where it like auto connects to the mast, right?
Yeah.
Over here, like you barely even notice that the center of this is two doors. You
Yeah.
just go through the dark oak ones.
Why don't you
Just put it on the
use
inside.
like the wooden platform, like the pressure plates, the wooden pressure plates, to delineate that you those are the doors you go through. Like they're the automatic ones.
I mean, you can kind of tell with the dark ones anyway.
Yeah,
It, like
yeah, yeah.
visually stands out,
Yeah.
and I might just leave it like this. It doesn't bug me too much.
This boat is big, man. This is a big build.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everything's lining up because I'm starting to do like the captain quarters back here. And this is exactly how it is on the map. It has like 2 tiers of stairs.
Okay.
So this is where like the captain's wheel goes, is like right in this middle part.
Cool.
So I need to do like, I don't know, this is another place where I don't really want stuff right in the middle of this block. I want like a railing right on the edge.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
I'm not sure
Josh's
how to best do that.
thing over there. This is a great bay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump back to my house. What's the command for changing daytime?
Set or time set day.
Time set day. Just if you're hopping off, I want to I can put my audiobook on, and I got a new audiobook that you might like, another sci-fi like planet thing.
Right.
It's called Wayward Galaxy. You heard of it?
No. Who's it by?
It is by what's your name? Jason Anspach and J.N. Chaney.
No, I haven't. I would think I would have read more during the COVID situation, but honestly, I ended up doing other stuff so much more instead that I haven't really. I read the Mistborn series.
I don't
during
know
the
that.
summer.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Wayward Galaxy. I think you'll like it. It's new. I don't know exactly how new, but I know it's pretty recent. I like it so far. Like they have to. Did you watch that strange HBO show, Children of Wolves or Wolf Children or whatever it's called?
No, the one of the like
Androids.
androids by Ridley Scott, right?
Yeah.
No,
It's a
I don't
similar.
have the HBO login I had doesn't work anymore, so I haven't
Oh,
been able to
gotcha.
watch anything since Game of Thrones, really.
It's a similar premise to that. Like they have to leave Earth because Earth is too war torn to survive or anything anymore, and but it's also got a little bit of a vibe of We Are Bob or the Bobiverse books, where there's a ultra sentient AI.
List.
Oh, have you not read the Bobiverse books?
Yeah, not yet.
Dude, they're awesome. They are so fun. Like, definitely might recommend that even over, like, yeah, if you had to decide between Wayward Galaxy and the Bobiverse books right now, pick Bob. It's outstanding. It's so fun. It's exciting. It's everything. It does everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my list. I just haven't got to it. Like I said, played a lot of D&D type stuff and a lot more video games and did a lot of baking. But yeah, somehow haven't gotten to the reading.
Gotcha. Put that there. That's good. Pretend this is a dam.
$64 steak.
Just in case.
Can't go hungry.
My sister got her vaccine, second dose of vaccine yesterday. Knocked her on her ass. The second dose.
Huh. I had like arm was sore for a day and a half.
With the second dose?
First dose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the second dose seems to be a doozy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Her Grace's sister was the same thing. Second dose was just a ass kicker. A friend of mine from Scripps, she just got wrecked by the second dose. So have fun. Get ready to have a sick day. They do say the vitamin D thing is helpful though. Same thing as
For vaccine symptoms or like side
that.
effects?
I've heard it. You know, nothing scientific, but I have heard that
Interesting.
people who kept taking the vitamin D didn't suffer as much on the vaccine. But it's not, like I said, not scientific, so could be nothing.
Creative use of stairs and slabs, you can make stuff a lot more spacious. It's just missing that vertical slab where it takes up like half a square vertically.
Uh-huh.
Because decorative blocks doesn't add it, and Minecraft doesn't have it by default.
God.
Really limits kind of some of the like, fancier construction.
And then you'll see someone post a picture of like the perfectly round 2x2 square or something that's just flawless, you know.
I half like the like palisade things for mass. I half don't. Like it works really well because you can then like basically center a column. I don't know, like it like is kind of like that vertical slab except it's in the middle of the squares. So you put like 4 of them in a square, it forms like a nice mass that's centered on the center of the ship. But then the way they auto connect to stuff around them is annoying.
Fudge. Sorry, messed up. Building these lakes, man. Minecraft could use like a water feature where you just pile water. A hose.
I mean, there's server commands. Could probably figure something out.
Really? I mean, I would kill for it right now. I guess.
Were you on when I made the wand that made stone?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Let's see.
Whoa, hello.
Hi. Shot. A zombie.
Oh, zombie? Where'd you come from,
Been to
bud?
deal with one of those in a while.
Yeah, if you see all this land, if you got a water wand, this air, especially this lower layer, just needs to be all water, flat, still water. Hi, zombie, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna chop you, okay? Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
And you, my little salmons. Put these salmons in my river.
Tactical fishing.
Yeah, I caught some fish. Go put them in my river.
Okay. I just found out how to do that. That's kind of nice. The nearest desert is 1,900 blocks away. So.
Where'd that fish go? Oh man.
There's a volcano 3,000 blocks away.
Oh, cool, really?
That's not what I was trying to do.
You're trying to make me a water wand.
forget how I did it. I made it so I had a stone axe that when you right-clicked would just summon like stone wherever you pointed it. It wasn't. There's probably ways to make it better, but it just was like a 4x4 block of stone, and it would convert some of the blocks you pointed at to stone, so it wasn't super useful. But
yeah, maybe I'll Google Minecraft water console command.
go. Ah, okay. I figured out. Oops. I did something.
Oh yeah.
I made this shovel make black sand.
Close. Black sand looks cool though.
I think it's the material command. There might be a better way to do this, but sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that was my.
Black sand slabs too.
There you go.
Whoa, shit. I'll get that. Don't worry, I got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much water, too much water. What's going on here? Whoa, what are you doing? Oh no. Stop, what are you doing? No, what are you doing?
I'm not making more, I'm just trying to fill in the stuff I already
I have a
summoned.
water bucket.
There you go. Okay, I think this. Sorry if that like destroyed your crops. Pick up that diamond shovel. Actually, this might not work for you. I forget if it worked when you transferred it.
Let's see, I got. Take this lapis lazuli, diamond shovel. It's got extra juice on it.
And then point it somewhere you don't mind being flooded and try right-clicking.
Nothing.
Okay. So you probably have to just do it to yourself.
Yeah.
So when you're holding a tool in your hand, actually this is still going. Very good. It doesn't work now that I'm not holding that. It's slash material, and then Minecraft : water.
1 sec, sorry.
But it will convert like the ground you point at into water blocks.
That's
and
fine.
then like, I don't know. There's probably a way to.
Gosh, it really
like,
just fills up this whole
brush.
thing. Oh my god. Look at all this sand. Oh, toast. He had a big sneeze there. Okay, so I do command and then type what?
Material
Okay.
base Minecraft water is how I did that, but I can't figure out how to change like the shape of what you're being applied. Because it'd be nice if we could just do like a one block, right? Instead of that's like a 3x3 for some reason.
So Minecraft water. So material Minecraft water and then hit enter.
Yeah, like material : or material space Minecraft.
Colon.
And then it's like Minecraft : right?
Yeah.
And then just water right after that.
Then hit enter.
Yes.
And then.
And it should change whatever the tool in your hand into a wand. It says like, or brush. It says brush material set.
Says invalid value for pattern block.
Okay.
Name Minecraft was not recognized. Acceptable values are any pattern usage material pattern.
When you typed that in, was it all square or like all blue?
Yeah.
Was it just?
Yeah. Minecraft : water was blue.
And there was no space between like the colon or anything?
Nope. I just hit tab.
And what do you have in your hand?
That diamond shovel you gave me. I gotta try it with this iron sword that has nothing done to it. Whoa!
Shit.
Oh, too much.
See,
Here,
that's
here.
the issue. It's summoning too much.
Yeah.
And like, if you just point it, it goes above the level where you pointed it at.
Shoot.
could really get turned into air. You can set your brush to be air. Yeah, that works pretty nice as an eraser.
What are those salmon?
There's a brush command. There's some worrying options here for biome, gravity, height map, forest. I don't want to accidentally like erase the gravity in an area. And butcher. Jesus Christ, what does that do? Really, I think this looks like this might be from the world edit mod I have.
Okay. Yeah, I just need like a 1x1 water painter.
Wait, what?
Any luck?
Did you just hit me?
Yeah.
Probably gonna do something horrible trying to mess around with this, but set. Alright, what?
I don't understand why the painter didn't work for me. So you said right click does it?
Ooh, okay. Well, I just figured out one way to do it,
Okay.
which might be insane, but this takes it a whole nother level beyond what the other guys are doing. Okay, so I just gave you a wooden axe.
Okay.
So take that out and try like left clicking and right clicking a block. Does it say like set or first position,
set
second
to
position
whatever, yeah.
Okay. So do you have like a region you want to make into water?
Where I'm standing right now.
Like rectangle, like the whole thing you want to be water?
Yeah, this rectangle right here from this corner to this corner to this corner to this corner.
Okay. So I think it works best if you have a block on like the two opposite corners you want. So move out of that one.
Well, now you've
like,
just closed off the rectangle.
Yeah, but that one, okay, so that's just like, imagine this is water and this is one corner of a rectangle of water.
Okay.
Where's the other one? Like down here?
That
You
one.
want that to be water?
Sure, yeah. It was actually the one above it, but yeah.
The one above
Yeah,
it.
same height, yeah.
So you just want it like 1 by 3 by 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so then if I left click one, right click the other, and then type / set Minecraft water.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is the world edit mod we have installed. Lets you just do like things like that.
Is that
I
better?
believe there's-
I wonder.
There's
So
other
okay,
functions,
so can
like
I
you
do
can
like this?
Hmm?
So I go here, set Oh shoot. Okay, and then what?
So just remember the blocks you click on are going to be included. So if you want it to be inside of like a region,
Yeah.
then like put a dirt block down that's going to be converted as part of it. Gives you
Okay.
something to click on.
So
you can't click the air.
And then this command is what?
// So like instead of just 1, do 2.
Okay.
And then set space.
Set biome.
No.
Okay. Set / set
Space.
space.
Yeah. And then, do you see like a pop-up? Mine says like hashtag at the top,
Yeah.
and then at the bottom there's
Yeah.
like biomes aplenty.
Uh-huh.
So then you can make it to whatever material you want. So like the default ones are under Minecraft.
Okay.
So click that and then start typing. It'll show you all the options, but Minecraft and then just water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says
So there's
invalid
other-
usage. Invalid usage.
How are you typing that?
I mean, exactly the same way you said. Do I have to put water in quotes?
No.
So, okay, I'm going to place a block right here. It's going to be a dirt block. Now, walk me through this. Don't do it yourself, okay? Let me do
Just
it.
like that, I just sent it in chat.
Okay, one sec. So, here's... You see this dirt block here? This is one corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then this block right here, second corner. This one right here.
So you want that whole...
Yep.
So it's gonna like include like...
Yeah, that's
everything.
fine. I can fix that.
Yeah, like this corner.
That's
is gonna
fine.
be water swell.
I can fix that.
Okay, yeah.
So take this
So
wooden
the
axe.
right, like setting the coordinates works for you. It's the choosing the type.
So I
something's
go
not working.
First position.
Yeah, it says first position set.
Okay, and then I go to second position. Oh, it says
position
first
set.
again. It says first again. First.
So first is left click, second is right click.
Okay.
So you gotta right click the other one.
And then I come here. Second position set. Okay, now I type
Okay.
up Minecraft water.
//
Didn't work.
Wait, what?
It's okay.
So you did //
Slash
set.
slash. Space
And
set.
it'll say set biome until you say space.
Yeah, set.
So then
Space.
click on Minecraft in the drop down list.
I see it. Yeah. Now
then-
Minecraft : is blue.
No, yeah, water.
Water.
You see stuff starting to pop in as you type.
There's no. Okay, there's no space after the colon. Gotcha.
No, yeah, no space at all.
Whoosh.
Just water.
Okay, there we go. That worked.
Yeah, so there's other, I think, there's like really powerful things here. You can change like the brush to be like different shapes and stuff. You can like select the region and then like shrink or grow it based on that.
Okay.
So if you like selected the edges, you could shrink it 1, I guess, to make it so it doesn't include the stuff.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so then if I do a block here and a block there, so first, second, okay, one line. Okay, so if I do here
So that's the wiki I'm looking at right now.
and
So this is also how there's some, I believe,
Here.
like you can copy and paste stuff. So I could potentially we could copy and paste like a structure. I'm not sure exactly how you get it out of a world into a new one. But...
so let's try there to here. So first, second, command. Pretty good. Is this all source blocks too?
Hmm.
It's all source blocks too, which is convenient.
Yeah. Holy shit, look at all this salmon.
I know, right? What are they doing there? So then if find
Yeah,
it.
so this is like another step beyond just giving yourself like cobblestone. You can just create like gigantic blocks of cobblestone directly in the world. So this is by default the wood axe is what the brush like tool is.
Okay.
So they just assume no one's ever gonna actually use wood axe.
Yeah,
But
smart.
you can actually change it if you wanted to for some reason. So you're gonna make like tiered lakes where it like flows down from this one to the other one?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna turn it into essentially a dam. You know, like pretend it's a dam.
Looks nice.
And then this whole area is essentially surrounded, but the source of the water is up here. If you follow me real quick, the source of the spring that I'm doing is up here.
Where'd you go?
Behind you, 180, right over here.
There. Oh shit.
And this
Oh,
guy
that's cool.
sends it here, and then all of this out here is my base. And then in the Discord, I sent a picture.
Austin just gave himself 2,300 bottles of enchanting.
And you know he wants to go on an adventure, and he's like, yeah, we'll just do it like legit. We'll do it legit, and he'll come in with all enchanted netherite material. And
I don't know what netherite is.
yeah, I know it's new to the nether biome. I
Stepped on your field some.
that's fine. If you jump on it,
Oh,
you
I mean,
if you
yeah.
jump, it digs it. Yeah, so he's definitely gonna show up to our adventure with netherite, all fully enchanted netherite, and just say, yeah, I totally did it.
Ooh, this place looks sweet on the map.
I know, it's slowly coming together. And so then, did you see the picture I sent on Discord?
Yeah, that's cool looking.
And that's kind of what I'm gonna go for here. And then in that courtyard, in that thing, is where I plan to have the pit.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
The boat looks like a real boat on the map too.
Oh, does it? What do? You do Y, and then sun.
Teleport. U. Or wait, what?
I was just see if I can see it from here.
Oh, to zoom out.
Yeah, it doesn't. Unfortunately,
probably
can't see
too
it
far
from
away.
here. Yeah. It totally looks like a real boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off now too. Make
Sounds
some good
good.
progress on the boat. Got some ideas for finishing up the rest of it.
I'm gonna get a little started. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook, play for another hour or so, and go and watch some movies of Grace. And turn off my stream.
Last thing I'll do is wall in the cabin back here just to see what it'll look like enclosed.
Lieutenant Sherman crouched behind a huge fallen tree and stared out into the seemingly endless forest beyond. The black leaves and white papery bark gave everything a dark fantasy sensation, like it wasn't real. And yet, here 1st Platoon was, on an unreal world having fought a very real enemy. And Sherman felt sure there were still more beyond what they'd encountered inside the camp. I know you're out there, he whispered to a forest untouched by development, primordial and wild. Just waiting. A moan started somewhere behind him and carried out through the trees. Something small scurried through the blade-like grassy underbrush. Sherman spun and marched toward the sound, stayed whispering, "Kill that noise, damn it! Kill that noise!" He quickly reached the cause of it, a wounded Rupak prisoner with a sucking chest wound. He was being treated by 1st Platoon's combat medic, Sergeant Watts. Watts, shut that man. He's dying, Lieutenant. You want him quiet, I can give him morphine. Sherman clenched his teeth. They were supplied well enough to provide for a company, and more supplies were set to come with the follow-on colony ships. And yet, he had a sinking sensation that they would need everything they had. Move him farther back from the line if you have to, but I don't want him giving away any positions. The Rupak prisoner moaned again, drawing a sharp look from Lieutenant Sherman and one of his team leaders, Sergeant Mike Tran. The medic went to his bag and administered morphine to the prisoner, whose eyes glassed and rolled almost immediately. "That can be my dose if it comes down to it, sir," Sergeant Watts said to Sherman in the face of the lieutenant's unblinking stare. "He'd have hollered far more if I tried to move him." "Okay, Doc." Sherman turned on his heel back toward the forest's edge. "Walk with me, Sergeant Tran." The sergeant spat next to the Rupak prisoner and followed. "Any word on when those heavies will be headed our way?" The lieutenant shrugged. "As soon as second gets the LZ cleared." "Want me to take some men up there and see if we can help pick up the tempo?" Sherman glanced at the sergeant, then to his squad who kept vigil in defense of the camp. "No, I don't think it'll come to that. They'll seek help if they need it. We need to stay on the alert for it." Sherman's implant buzzed and one of his rangers announced, "Movement." Sherman dropped to a crouch, and Tran did the same. 3 o'clock from our position," whispered the sentry, BFC Unga. 400 meters. Spotted 2 of them, maybe more. They're moving slow. Sherman oriented himself to the threat, straining his eyes for signs of movement. "I see him," announced Tran, hands on his rifle. "Ready." "Attention," Sherman transmitted to his platoon. "Movement, my position. Keep sharp. Looks like the commies are coming back for more." There was no response, which was how Sherman wanted it. Nobody but him, the TLs, SLs, and the platoon daddy, Sergeant First Class Jose Soto, were supposed to talk unless it was an emergency, implants or not. A clear battle net was an efficient battle net. "I got movement on my side," said Sergeant Harmon, another squad leader. "Left to right. Same as you?" Sherman turned to Tran, who gave him a slight nod while still peering into the woods. "That's affirmative. Think they're circling us?" "Like a pack of dogs," Harmon replied. "Stupid as hell, too. Too many chances to spot them. Pendejos." That had become a pet word championed by Soto, who couldn't seem to say it enough. Tran looked through the red dot sight mounted to his weapon. Sherman never liked the EO techs, but Tran and his squad all seemed to adore them. "It's like these idiots were raised by jackals," Tran whispered. "Jackals? Yeah, I saw a video about them once. They do this shit, circling their prey, looking for a good place to jump and bite. But with jackals, their prey doesn't have rifles. What happened to these guys? I expected at least some of them to put up a better fight." "Same," Sherman answered. "And their gear. It's like they're cave people, you know, sir?" "I'm inclined to look at it as a blessing rather than a mystery. If things keep going like this, we could wipe every last one of them off the planet in a couple of weeks. Maybe a little longer if we have to go hunting for them." The pair moved to a fallen log and took up cover behind it. Tran smiled as Sherman continued to search the forest. "You're looking for him, aren't you, LT?" Tran whispered, amusement coming through in his voice. The lieutenant sighed. "Yeah, I appreciate you, man, but it's creepy how that bastard just up and vanishes whenever he feels like it." The squad leader laughed silently, but hard enough to make his rifle shake. "Check your 9 o'clock." Sherman turned his head slowly to his left and squinted into the trees, then inspected the treetops, then back into the trees again before turning back to Tran. "Are you messing with me?" The sergeant smiled and persisted. "Look, right there." Sherman did, and nearly cried out when Corporal Ian Massaw, the team sniper, stuck his tongue out only 2 meters away. "Massaw," Sherman hissed. "Yeah," Tran said, his pride evident. "He's good." A silence fell as they waited for the Rupak soldiers to draw closer in, moving into an ambush that Sherman knew would cut them down ruthlessly. "Here come the pendejos," transmitted Soto. Sherman sank a little lower behind the log and scanned the woods. He could see the Rupak soldiers plainly as they closed in at a low crouch. The point man kept lifting his head up, nearly standing, as he searched for the Rangers. Tran whispered an update. "I've got 2 in my sights, immediate left of the point man, and then the man on his left. Massaw's probably got some of his own." "You know what to do," Sherman whispered back. Then to the entire platoon, he said, "Sectors, be ready." It was barely 5 seconds after the message that the first shot rang out. It was picked up, and his Rangers and their attached opened fire on the advancing Rupak, who in turn sent wild return fire into the vegetation. The contact was farther away, but soon Tran's sector was in the fight as well. Sherman heard the familiar pop-pop of the surplus M4s his Rangers had been stuck with. He had no happy, nostalgic feelings about going back to 5.56 after enjoying the 6.5 rounds of the modern shooting platforms they'd been forced to leave behind on Earth. Tran coordinated his team's fire. Corporal Massaw's M110 announced a new EKIA with each report. and then their targets were gone. Return fire was non-existent in Sherman's sector, but the sounds of a gunfight were loud and clear farther away. The bulk of the fighting wasn't here. The implant buzzed, and a ranger shouted, "I could use some help over here! Looks like we got a bunch at Echo! Shit!" "Stay on things here," the lieutenant ordered Tran. "I'm gonna link back up with Soto and coordinate the fight." Sherman ordered Sergeant Snow's mortar team to move up to support Harmon's squad in Echo. Then he linked up with Soto and received a report from Harmon directly. "Heavy Rupak," Harmon said tersely, "pushing through the clearing." Sherman was afforded view of his soldiers laying down heavy as the Rupak element fired and moved from tree to tree, log to log, rock to rock. Where rounds had struck the white trees, a maroon sap bled from them. Sergeant Snow and his team pushed up, reinforcing 1st Squad sector. "Place is thick with Reds, huh?" Snow asked on arrival. "Ooh-ah," Harmon replied. "Think we'll be all right now, but if they charged our position..." This was the main thrust of the Rupak advance, and it had clearly stalled. It should have broken, but instead, the soldiers were pushing forward toward the Rangers' position, and they were coming in force. Sherman knew the look, had seen it in fighting in the sandbox. Desperate men who had no sense about them but rage, their faces twisted in wicked snarls. He saw his enemy's clothing move as rounds hit their targets, and sometimes even a cloud of blood on the other side. But still, they kept coming. It was like they were possessed, fearless of death. They didn't know pain. "They're hopped up on something," Sherman advised his soldiers. He'd seen that before, too. Felt like he'd seen it all before. "Frag out!" called one of the Rangers, delivering an HEDP round from his rifle's M320. The 40mm grenade exploded at the feet of a group of advancing Rupak, their weapons either silent as if out of ammunition or firing wildly. It sent up a cloud of dust and shrapnel, cutting down its targets. As the haze cleared, the Rupak troops who'd gone down attempted to get back on their feet. Those who couldn't began to crawl. They would bleed out. They always bled out. A round snapped toward the Rangers, striking PFC Ben Hillsworth in the head. One of those things that shouldn't happen, but does. Bad luck. His time. He did everything right and still wound up dead. That's what Lieutenant Sherman thought in those seconds, as PFC Beckham rolled the kid over, hoping to save him even as he called for the medic. But there was no saving him. "Changing mags!" Sergeant Harmon shouted, the rest of his squad still engaged. "Grenade out!" announced SBC Rosa, launching another from his M320. More Rupak went down, but more were still coming. "Let him come," Sherman transmitted to his team. "The more we drop now, the less we worry about later." That was a bit of rah-rah, but Sherman felt it needed to be said. Rupak was being unnervingly persistent in marching to their deaths. This was different than the previous attack. They were like zombies, no desire for self-preservation, nothing on their minds but attacking. Whatever they were on, it was a powerful drug. Sherman got up to join the fight directly, targeting those Rupak firing from among the trees, while the Grenadiers shredded those commies attempting to rush the sector. They were all here. None of 1st Platoon's other sectors reported any contact, and Sherman knew they were likely itching to help. But they were doing their part, keeping the platoon secure by controlling their sectors. The Rangers' weapons talked, and the Rupak soldiers fell, their bodies struck down to the last, lying under the hail of small arms fire for some time before the cascading reports finally died down to reveal an unnatural quiet. "Frags out," Sherman ordered. "Finish off any wounded." The booms sounded the final end to the thwarted Rupak attackers' lives. Sherman sensed the buzz of his implant. It was Reach. "Say again, do you require assistance?" The civilian liaison officer must have been trying to ping him throughout the engagement, but Sherman hadn't noticed. Whether from the intensity of the fight or some failing with the implant, he wasn't sure. He both hoped for and against it being the latter. They needed reliable comms. "Negative," Sherman responded. "1st Platoon has it under control." "Roger, out." "Hatchet 01, report." It was Captain Bosa. "Are you having comm issues?" Sherman scowled. He hadn't realized that he'd been ignoring Reach and Captain Bosa. "Negative, Hatchet. Things got a little harried on my end. Over." "Must have been," said Bosa. "How's your line looking?" The lieutenant glanced over his shoulder at the dead man his brothers were taking away. "Lost one, sir. Hillsworth. Could have been worse. These bastards are basically untrained. Wouldn't be surprised if they just rounded up a bunch of civvies who lived close to the launch pad, gave them guns, and sent them. It's that pathetic." "Understood, Sherman. I don't think any of us are complaining on that front. How are you doing?" "Me, sir?" "Yes, you. If you'd rather talk in private, we can do it after this update." "That won't be necessary, sir. I'm fine." "Very well. 2nd Platoon has 2 landing sites cleared out with the 3rd site ready in 15 minutes. I've decided to send down the heavies first." Sherman ground his teeth. The heavies were construction equipment. Last he heard, the plan was to clear space to land a few Badgers, which would go a long way in keeping any more of his men from being iced if Rupak forces, whatever they were, made another go at the line. "Sir, I've already lost a man out here. All due respect, first priority should be defenses. I need those Badgers." "I understand," Bosa said evenly, almost diplomatic. "But right now the Boon is a big fat target floating in orbit. We need to make landing, and those heavies will make it happen sooner than later. First 2 heavies are already inbound. We'll get a Badger to follow the 3rd ASAP. Can your line hold?" "Roger. We'll hold." "Good. We're all doing the best with what little we know. Alexa believes there are more Rupak forces headed in your direction, so stay sharp. How are you on ammo?" "Sergeant Soto is completing the ace. Early assessment is we'll be in trouble if the next wave requires the same force to put down as the previous." "Roger. Heavies were loaded down with resupply. First Sergeant Nash will ensure that 1st gets what it needs." "Copy." "Hold the line, Sherm," urged the captain. "When the Badgers do come, where do you want the first one moved?" "On the southern line, sir. It's the spot with the least cover." There was a long enough pause that for a moment Sherman thought Bosa was no longer on the channel. It strikes me as odd that they didn't try to exploit it, Bosa finally said. Sherman shook his head. This all felt like unnecessary chit-chat, and chit-chat wasn't something he knew Captain Bosa to do. Roger, they're lacking in tactics. Maybe the veterans among them died during the initial assault, and now we're dealing with the farmers. I don't know. That's the only way I can make sense of it. This isn't the same enemy we fought on Earth. I want you to meet me in the array building, Bosa said. I'm coming down with the 3rd Heavy. Roger. The thought of leaving the line for another meeting grated at Sherman. It needed to happen, or Bosa wouldn't have called for it, but things weren't ideal along the perimeter. Still, every ranger was a leader. First platoon would do fine without Sherman. Good. Bosa out. Sergeant Soto, Sherman transmitted. You ready for some real firepower? You find a spare nuke sitting around, sir? The platoon sergeant asked, his voice a low rumble. Negative. Next best thing's headed your way. They're going to start separating the boon, but first they're dropping off a Badger, and it'll be yours. Now that is something I can use. Only one, sir? Yeah, Sherman grumbled. For now. Expect it in 15 to 20 mics. You know what to do with it once you got it. Hell yeah, I do, Soto replied. You prefer I run it like a bunker or keep it mobile? The lieutenant considered both for a moment. You do whatever you think the situation calls for, Sergeant. Adjust on the fly. Remain flexible. But if you think you should park it somewhere and dig in, do it. Yes, sir, the sergeant replied. Sherman out. Hey, Lieutenant. It was Sergeant Harmon, first squad's leader. Where are we starting the graveyard, sir? Sherman looked over at Private Hillsworth. There was no one he could send a letter to. He'd have to inform the private's family when they arrived in one of the colony ships. In person. Until then, the kid deserved a proper burial. This whole area will end up clear to establish a no-man's land beyond the camp. Here is as good a place as any. Stay close to the lines. Harmon motioned for the 2 rangers carrying the deceased private inside a body bag to set him down. Dig here, boys. Keep your rifles ready. The lieutenant followed his dead soldier as he was gently lowered onto the forest floor. Bury him deep, men. He deserves our respect. Mark his grave with whatever's handy. We'll figure out something proper another day. The troops nodded and sank entrenching tools into the soft, loamy alien soil. Sergeant Harmon, Sherman called. When you're done, get back on the line. The captain's headed down. Let's show him the kind of professionals we are. Rangers lead the way, LT. Damn right. Sherman slung his rifle and began the trek toward Camp Ohio. He trudged up the slight slope toward the center of camp, mostly staring at his feet. A high-pitched scream brought his attention to the sky. He could just make out the first of the heavies dropping in from orbit. Up ahead, a ranger from 2nd Platoon stood outside a marked clearing, directing the pilot down. Sherman was almost at the array building when he heard the faint pop of automatic weapons fire, followed by a transmission through the company channel. Heavy's taking fire from the woods. Someone shoot those bastards! Sherman keyed his platoon. Someone talk to me. Where's it coming from? There was a distant crack, and Sergeant Tran whispered into Sherman's implant. Thread neutralized, but I'm seeing some movement farther up in the woods. Think that heavy coming down stirred Rootback back up. That pilot better drop from the sky like a rock. Attention inbound heavy, Sherman transmitted. You've got multiple threats outside the wire. Bring that bitch in fast or be ready to tuck and roll when you crash. Copy, the pilot replied, his voice calm despite the vibrations from the drop. He sounded like he'd done exactly this 1,000 times. No stress, no worry. The lieutenant stood still, closed his eyes, and listened. There was no further gunfire, so maybe the pilot had already dropped enough altitude to be out of Rootback's line of sight behind the trees. That hope vanished a few seconds later when gunfire erupted from the south. Sherman shouldered his rifle. He had a decision to make. Report as ordered to the array, or get back to the line to help put down this new threat. Lieutenant Sherman! It was Reach, pinging him on the implant. He soon appeared in person, weapon ready with 2 squads from 2nd Platoon. 2nd Platoon is moving toward your lines to help subdue this fire. Those heavies need to land or we're screwed. Already on my way back, Sherman growled. He turned and sprinted toward the sound of gunfire. Chapter 7. Alexa, Reach said. Now would be a good time for you to be available again. I've been here the whole time. No, you haven't. I tried. Listen, patch me into 1st Platoon's general channel. I can't think how to do it right. You'll get the hang of it. A chime sounded in Reach's brain. You are now patched into 1st Platoon's general channel. A full-on fight had begun, judging by the echo of gunfire. The calm reports through the channel only reinforced the reality that they were getting hit for a 3rd time. Here they come again, Delta, one of the team leaders shouted across the comms. The sound of gunfire increased for a moment, then slowed to a trickle. What are they doing? Another asked. Trying to run us out of ammo? Sure looks like it. Reach ran through the forest to assist on the line, this time without Alexa's prompting. The white bark and black leaves made it seem like all the color in the world had drained away, like he had been somehow transported into an old black and white photograph. Things seemed flat, two-dimensional. He focused on a tall rock that split a pair of meter-wide trees poking out of the soil to his left. It was large enough for him and 2 accompanying squads to take cover behind, once those soldiers caught up to him. Reach ducked down at the site and began to crawl far enough over the edge of the boulder to observe the darkening forest beyond. Your drone, suggested Alexa. Don't forget. Right. Reach slid back down and sent the drone up. 2nd Platoon was now in the midst of 1st's lines near Sergeant Tran's team, who were taking occasional shots at something. Reach made eye contact with one of the rangers who pointed out the enemy's position. He oriented the drone, struggling to see the Rootback soldiers clearly in the low light. Every time one of them pulled the trigger on his Gauss rifle, Reach spotted a faint flash of blue light. He was about to ask Alexa if an infrared overlay was available for the drone, but as soon as he had the thought, there it was. He relayed the positioning of the Rupak soldiers to the Rangers from 2nd Platoon. Watch for the blue flashes, then light up the area. The teams unfolded along either side of the rocks and trees, forming a concentrated line of fire, evenly spaced to avoid everyone getting jacked up by a lucky toss of a grenade or RPG fire. Not that Rupak seemed to be employing those weapons. Another of the Rupak Gauss guns flashed, prompting a Ranger to shout, "There!" The full intensity of 2nd Platoon's deployment came down on the distant shooter. Another muzzle flash presented a new opportunity for dishing out some hurt, and they repeated the process. "Whoever's on that rock, keep it up," someone shouted. Reach worked through Sergeant Soto to make sure First knew their positioning. It was just getting dark enough that Reach thought the teams might provide themselves an edge by using night vision. The sun was still up.